last little secret was the rear brake. Cover the rear brake
while you're doing the turn, or what?
When you go up to pivot, just help me like stop myself instead of floating too far. Just a little tap of the brake.
That seems pretty technical.
It was, yeah, but I've never really done that before.
But
it actually helped a lot, like just another level of control.
That'll be cool to see if it's on film, like you hit your rear brake while you did it.
Yeah, that last time before.
Cool.
So Sam was kind of talking about how just applying the rear brake a little bit helps slow him down and get him ready to tackle the next step in the sequence. And this is something that Graham Jarvis talks a lot about at his clinics, and he teaches it, is using the rear brake. So this is why we cover the front and rear brake when we're doing lock bar turns. It's the ability to use the rear brake in sort of an awkward body position, or as the bike is turning through a tight turn or some rocks. If you ever watch Graham ride through a boulder field or a bunch of big rocks, you see he's using all the controls. Little blips of throttle here and there, popping the clutch here and there, using the front and rear brake to compress the suspension and or slow the bike down. This drill is really a great one to develop the ability to use the controls and also get the timing of unweighting the front end so that it doesn't get slowed down by any obstacles through usually rock sections or just anything. It could be a log or just square edge ledge that you have to go up. This is a skill that we use a lot in hard enduro. So you notice he's not using a lot of power either, just sort of popping the clutch and just kind of engaging that rear wheel to spin just a little bit. A lot of times we're limited on traction, so we'll try to use low RPMs and body movements as much as possible to help assist the front end coming up or driving ourselves forward. Of course, getting that front end to come over in that lock bar position and getting it to actually move over will take just a little bit of lean, and it's going to take some patience because it might be tricky to get it to actually go over when you're first starting to practice this. But just give it time, keep experimenting, make sure you're letting that clutch all the way out when the front end's coming up. And of course, you should have the front end lift really dialed, just hitting it straight first.
And if hitting obstacles is still a little bit intimidating, make sure you just have your front end hops on flat ground in your yard or just some sort of flat space. Make sure you have those really dialed before you start doing more technical things. And if you want a more in-depth breakdown, make sure you join my online course at splatmototraining.com.